Hey guys, and it's Chris, and I actually have a different video for you here. I've actually changed my setup recently. But anyway, this will be... Whoa, what's that? Hi, iTunes. I didn't tell you to open. Go away. As you can hear, that's not my usual screen reader.
Tacticalbattle.zip added. Tacticalbattle.zip was added there. Dropbox. Click the view.
This will actually be a Windows tutorial, and a quite useful one at that, honestly, if you Skype a lot and if you like music, if you have a lot of friends who like music. And essentially what I'll be showing you how to do is how to pipe your music through Skype using a program called Virtual Audio Cable. So, without further ado, let's get around to it. So the first thing I'm going to be talking about is what is virtual audio cable and how does it work. Now, the reason I'm not just getting straight into the tutorial is because if I cover what the program is, it'll be a lot easier to understand once I actually get down into explaining how to do all of the things you need to do. And it's gonna sound like a lot, but once you get used to everything, it really isn't that complicated. So, virtual audio cable. It's what it sounds like. It's a program that creates virtual audio cables, and you can use them to link the audio from one program to another, or for multiple programs. Like, if I wanted to do a JAWS demo, and I was on Skype with a bunch of other people who were participating in the JAWS demo, and I was recording in Goldwave, or whatever recording program you decide to use, I could, capture the output of JAWS, the output of Skype, and the output from my mic, and route all of that into virtual audio cable, and it mixes it in real time and sends it to Goldwave. So, that being said, there are going to be steps you need to follow and things you need to think about. So, I suggest you opening up a Word document or grabbing a slate and stylus or a pen or a pencil or whatever you want to use and write these steps down. Because it actually took me a little while to understand how this all worked and whatnot. So, I'm actually going to start by showing you how to set cable numbers. So the first thing you want to determine is what you're going to be doing. And for this example, I'm going to be showing you how to route audio through Skype. And the first thing you want to do in order to set up for that is determine how many cables you're going to need. And more than likely, you're only going to need 2 cables. For this, I'm actually just going to tell you, you're only going to need 2 cables. So I'm going to go ahead and walk you through how to do that. Now you are going to need to buy virtual audio cable. I'm not sure off the top of my head how much it was. However you acquire it is up to you. But once you have virtual audio cable installed, you can go ahead and follow along with this. So I'm going to go to my start menu.
Menu to move through items, press up or down arrow.
Go to all programs.
Search box at all programs, submenu A. Back submenu A. Split Adobe Acrobat Distiller XA.
Go to virtual audio cable.
Video Flipbud. Virtual audio cable closed. Virtual audio cable open.
Go ahead and open that.
Level 2. Audio repeater KS1. Audio repeater MME. Control panel C.
And you want to go to control panel and run as administrator. And how you do that, you have to be the administrator account on this, is you hit your applications key, or Shift F10.
O. Open. O. Run as administrator A.
Hit enter on that.
Leaving menus. Type and text. Computer braille.
Oh, what happened?
Lang. Skype. JAWS. Skype. JAWS.
Oh, I know what happened.
Menu to move through items. Micro search box. All programs. Back submenu A.
I'm not even going to edit that out. I accidentally hit one of the keys on my braille display down here. But anyway.
Video Flipbud. Virtual audio cable. Virtual audio repeater MME. Control panel C. O. Open. Run as admin. Leaving menus. Start menu. Yes button to activate.
Yes.
Virtual audio cable control panel dialog. Cables MS for stream FMT limit max SR dot dot.
All right.
27 22050 dot dot.
That's going to keep talking because it's actually monitoring your audio in real time. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep tapping my control. Actually, I'm going to shift my focus off of that for a little while because it's hard to see, but on the screen, you're going to see a thing flashing, and that means that your audio is refreshing. But anyway, every time the audio refreshes, JAWS is going to speak, and I don't want it to speak over me. So what you're going to want to do is set your cable number to 2, and I'm about to show you. Sorry about my finger. Show you how to do that. So I'm going to go back into the window.
Virtual driver parameters cables edit spin box 1.
And you're going to want to change this to 2. Then tab and hit set. Now just go back and double check. And go ahead and Alt F4 that. So, that's how you set your cable numbers. It's as simple as that. All you have to do is, when you open the control panel, after navigating the virtual audio cable, just to recap, you're automatically going to be on the spin box. You're going to want to change that to 2 with your arrow keys, tab to set, hit spacebar on set, and Alt F4 it. That's the only time you're going to need to mess with that control panel. So the next thing we're going to do is we are going to run our virtual audio cables. Guys, so the next thing we are going to do is we are going to set our cables. So what we're going to have to do is we're actually going to have to find a program called Audio Repeater. And I have it set as a shortcut in my desktop, but I'm going to go ahead and go to it in the Start menu and Programs list because I need to show you something about that. So I'm going to go to Start menu.
Menu, search box, edit, type text in this edit field or press up or down. All Windows meet
all programs.
New torrent, 1 of 82. Video link with mud, closed. Virtual audio cable, closed.
Open this.
Virtual audio cable, open. 7 items. Level 2. Audio repeater KS, 1 of 7. A.
You do not want audio repeater KS.
Audio repeater MME, A.
You want audio repeater MME, so go ahead and hit enter on that.
Leaving menus. Audio repeater 1.24 dialog. Wave and wave out sample rate bits per sample channels total buffer MS buffers QQFLFRF.
Alright, so here we are in the audio repeater window. Now note you're going to have 3 of these open. So once you get all of your repeaters set, minimize them. Do not hit escape in this window. It will close it out. But what you want to do is you want to only set 2 things here. The defaults are fine with everything else. You want to set your wave in, which is what device is going to go into this, what path it's going to take, and the wave out, which is the same thing but the opposite. So here's how we want this to be set. We want to stream Windows Media Player's output to Skype's input as well as our headphones. Because what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to change Windows Media Player's output as well as Skype's input. And so by default, the programs aren't going to be able to hear us anymore. So we're going to tell Virtual Audio Cable to route a couple of things. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to set up our first audio cable, which is going to take the sound going into line 1 and route it into our speakers. So make sure you write this down. The first one is going to be line 1 to whatever your default audio device for playback is, which in my case is speakers. So by default, you're already on the wave in, so you want to go to line 1.
Microphone Realtek High Defini. Microphone Mobiola Wave Audio. Line 2 Virtual Audio Cable. Line 1 Virtual Audio Cable.
Alright, so that is set to line 1. Now you want to tab to wave out and set that as your default audio device or speakers for me.
Wave out combo box. None. 1 of Microsoft Sound Mapper. Speakers Realtek High Defini.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and shift tab.
Wave and combo. Channel conflict combo. Start button to activate. Press space bar.
And hit start.
91%.
That one is done. And the next one, I actually have this set as a shortcut on my start menu because I use it a lot.
Microsoft Audio Repeater MME 2. Leaving menus.
Now the next thing we want to do is we want to take our microphone and channel it into line 2. So make sure you write that down. Microphone to line 2. So I don't know if, maybe you have a headset or something. You want to make sure that whatever your recording device is the one you're using.
Microphone Realtek High Defini.
Alright, so that's the one I want. So that's my wave in. I'm going to tab out to wave out.
Wave out combo box. None. 1 Microsoft Sound Mapper. Speakers Realtek High Defini. Line 1 virtual audio cable. Line 2 virtual audio cable.
Alright, so it is now line 2.
Wave channel start button to activate. Press space bar.
And I'm going to hit start.
91%.
Now I'm going to open it one more time.
Menus. Microsoft Audio Repeater MME. Leaving menu.
Now this part is really important. What you're doing is you are bridging your 2 cable sets. So I'm going to set my wave in to line 1.
Microphone Realtek High Defini. Microphone Mobiola Wave Audio. Line 2 virtual audio cable. Line 1 virtual audio cable.
Tab to wave out.
Wave out combo box. None. 1 of 6. To change the selection, use the arrow keys.
I'm going to set this to line 2.
Microsoft Sound Mapper. Speakers Realtek High Defini. Line 1 virtual audio cable. Line 2 virtual audio cable.
And I'm going to head and start it.
Quick chat. Start button to act.
And I'm going to hit Windows D
33%.
to get rid of those. Now, let me explain that setup before I show you how to route your programs. So what I did was I took line 1 and routed it to my speakers. I took my microphone and routed it to line 2, and then I merged them by routing line 1 to line 2. So next, I'm going to show you how to route your programs so that they can feed in and pull from your virtual audio cables. Alright you guys, so as you can see here in the corner, I have Windows Media Player open. Let me go ahead and zoom in on that a little bit. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to set Windows Media Player so that its output goes to line 1. You see where this is going? So once it's set to line 1, it will not only play to my speakers or my headphones or whatever so I can hear it, but as you remember, we routed line 1 to line 2. So the output of Windows Media Player is going to be going to line 2. So to do that, I'm going to hit my Alt key to open up my menu bar.
Menu bar. File to navigate. Press left or right arrow. F.
I'm going to go over to
View, V, play, T, tools, T.
Tools.
Menu, tools, menu, download, sub menu.
Go down to
Navigate, press up,
Options.
down arrow. Apply the plugin options, dot, dot, dot. Oh.
Hit Enter.
Leaving menus, playlists open.
I'm going to Control Tab to Devices.
Rip music page. Devices page.
Arrow down to Speakers.
CD-ROM drive E. Display. Speakers.
Tab over
Devices properties
to
button.
Properties.
Options dialog. Device line 2 line 1 virtual audio cable.
And you want to set that to line 1.
Perform OK button to activate.
Tab,
Press space bar.
tab over to OK and hit space. Tab over to OK again.
When delete advanced OK button to activate. Playlists open.
Alright, now we have Windows Media Player set. So the last thing we need to do to make this work is to go over to Skype.
Skype trademark forward flex 9.
And set Skype's default mic input. So we're going to hit Alt to go to the file bar. Menu bar, actually.
Bar, Skype, call it, view, tools,
Go to Tools.
menu, options, dot, 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 control
Options.
plus, O.
Options at the
Leaving
very
menus.
bottom.
Unknown field, Skype.
And we're going to arrow down to
Level 1, general audio settings, set.
Audio Settings, tab over into it.
Microphone combo box, microphone Realtek high definition audio. To change the selection, use the arrow keys.
So as you can see, its default is my internal microphone.
Line 2 virtual audio cable.
Set it to line 2 and tab over to Save.
Check speed, adjust automatic, rate, show it, make a, learn, save button to activate, press space. Skype trademark forward flex.
I'm going to go ahead
Windows
and
Media
close
Player.
those. Alright, so right now you are set. Whatever streams... Sorry, I'm trying to zoom out now. Whatever streams out of Media Player will now go through Skype. And any audio application that can change its default source will do this. You can also set it in a way to capture your system audio, so that's system-wide. That'll probably be in another separate video, but I may not do it unless someone requests it. So if you want this to happen, contact me via the information I give at the end of the video. Now, the last thing I'm going to show you is how to control the volume of Media Player, because by default it could be kind of loud, and you can change it from within Media Player, but you don't have very precise control over it. So you want to make sure you're at your desktop.
Desktop folder.
Now tab twice.
Start button. Taskbar Google Chrome button. Notification chevron.
3 times. Until you hear notification chevron button. Note I'm doing this on Windows 7. It may be different in other computers, but I'm going to arrow over to sound.
System speakers 100% button.
Hit my applications key, or you can do Shift F10.
Context menu. Open volume mixer to navigate.
And hit enter on this.
Leaving menus.
Now here is my volume mixer. I'm going to zoom in on that a bit. Here is the volume mixer right here in the corner. And what you can actually do is you can tab over to Media Player.
Toolbar mute speak volume for JAWS for Windows FS Synth 32 object up down slider 27. Toolbar mute volume for audio repeater 1.24 up down slider 7.
Now, you may want to keep that in mind. That is your audio repeater. If you want to turn the volume up for you and just you, that is what you want to change.
Toolbar volume for name not available up down slider 20. Toolbar set volume for systems. Toolbar speakers split button to add.
And actually, because Windows Media Player is not playing anything, it does not show up here. But you can actually go here and adjust the volume on Windows Media Player. So I suggest, going to the Skype call echo testing service before you want to do this, and play music to see if it's too loud or if it's too soft, or if the person you're Skyping with is feeling nice, they can risk the safety of their ears and help test this volume. Now, you can use this method to stream through other services like Uvu and TeamTalk. I stream through TeamTalk a lot. And you can use it to capture your system audio or the audio of specific devices with whatever recording program you wish. And that will conclude this video. I hope you guys enjoy. If you have any requests or comments or anything you want me to change about the video, feel free to comment here or on any of my other videos. Send me an email at accesstechmedia@gmail.com. That's ACCESSTECHM as in mom, EDIA @gmail.com. And if you want to keep up to date with all the videos I post, you can follow me on Twitter. The handle is accesstechmedia, same spelling. And links are posted there as soon as videos become available on YouTube. I hope you guys enjoy. Bye.